make sure you stay in touch. The first hint of anything, let me know straight away. Right, I've got to go. Yep, bye.
No. Where is he? I wish I knew. Oh, Billy, bye.
Can I help you?
And you are?
Detective Superintendent Price, CID.
I've come to talk to Mrs. Jackson.
Friend of the family?
Polly Becker, Wolfer Gazette.
I'm afraid Mrs. Jackson isn't talking to anyone right now.
Can you tell me why?
No. And she's definitely not talking to the press.
It really won't take long.
Your editor obviously hasn't told you. The police held a briefing for the national press last night, Miss Becker. Their cooperation was secured in observing a news blackout until we're ready to release details.
So it is true.
And if anything appears in the local press, we would regard that as a very serious matter. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, sure. They must be feeling
Miss
terrible.
Becker.
I'm not fishing for an angle. Just tell them I'm sorry, OK?
Just found a local hack snooping around outside.
Have you found him?
Good morning, Mrs. Jackson.
Where is he?
We're pursuing every possible line of inquiry.
Have you been to the prison?
The defendants have all been interviewed, Mr. Jackson.
And?
Billy?
Now remember, if it's them, stay calm, speak slowly, and keep them talking, all right?
Okay. Hello?
Mum, it's May.
Bianca.
The daughter.
Oh, I've just seen a car arrive. Was it the police? Well, if they heard anything, have they got any news?
Carol, we need the line to stay free.
Look, love, I'm afraid nothing's really happened. If we hear anything, yeah, of course we will. Bye, love.
How is she?
How do you think she is? You told me this wouldn't happen.
And we truly believe that.
Yeah, and you were wrong.
Carol, all our information tells us that Billy is in no danger. These men make threats and intimidate people.
You
not
don't know anything. You don't know what you're doing.
Carol.
Don't you dare tell me everything's going to be all right, Alan.
Carol, please. Billy's my son and all.
Yeah? I mean, I stood there while he was taken.
That's not fair. There's nothing we could have done.
I should realise as soon as I saw that van. Why didn't you go with Sonia?
Because how was I supposed to know someone was going to snatch him?
Carol, Alan, you look for Billy. Please.
I could have. But I didn't. And we both got to live with that.
I should be over there. I should be with them.
You couldn't do anything even if you were.
It'd make me feel better, wouldn't it? They're my family, Ricky. I can't even talk to my mum on the phone for 5 minutes.
Well, it's only because they're worried them blokes might be trying to get through at the same time.
I can't believe this. I mean, I live 2 minutes away and I can't even visit.
They're only thinking of you. They just don't want anything to...
What? What's happened to me?
Yeah. And I don't want anything to happen to you either.
Oh no, go on, you better get to work. You're going to be late.
Well, I don't have to. You know, Phil's not around, so I'll stay with you if you like.
No, go on. Someone's got to do some work today. If you stay here, you'll only end up sending me around the twist.
Yeah. You know where I am if you need me, all right?
Oh, hi, it's Bianca in.
Yeah, but I think she wants to be left on her own.
It's all right, Ricky.
All right. I'll see you later.
Yeah. I think you better come in.
Where'd you get that?
Dear, surprise, give it to me. Any news?
No.
Sorry, Alan, I lost it a bit.
Hey, it's all right. I'm sorry too.
I'm trying so hard to find someone to blame for all this, and I can't. I keep expecting him to come running down the stairs any minute, you know, wanting his breakfast. It's his birthday next week, you know. I was going to bake him a cake. Get a really special tea planned, you know, all his favourite things in. I'd have had such a perfect day.
We still will. You got to believe that we still will.
Just can't believe it. I can't take it in.
I know.
These things are only meant to happen to other people.
It's just so horrible. I can't go around there. I can't phone. Every time I try and do something, I can't concentrate, and doing nothing's even worse. My stomach feels like it's doing somersaults.
How is Carol?
She's just... oh, I don't know. She scares me.
Why, what'd she say?
It's not what she says. Every time the family's in trouble, she just puts on this hard face like nothing's going to get to her.
I know the face you mean.
I mean, last night, I could see it was all an act. I mean, really, she's just as frightened as all of us.
I can't believe there's a story this big right under our noses and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, that's why they have news blackouts.
Well, I didn't even know such a thing existed.
That's the whole point, though. They're there to keep very sensitive stories under the control of the police.
But surely a newspaper story would help, all that free publicity.
Oh, wait. You're on very dangerous ground if you start believing that. We can't change the world. So there's no story. End of discussion.
Anything more in the van? The lab's come forward with the result. And the woman masquerading as a teacher? All right, start tracing back to the known accomplices file again and see if anything new comes up, OK? And call me if any more eyewitnesses come forward. There's a street full of people.
We can't have vanished into thin air. Somebody must know something.
Mrs. Jackson, we have over 30 officers moving on this. We're doing everything we can to track down the number plate, follow up leads, interview witnesses. Believe me, we want to find this scum as much as you do.
You just give me 5 minutes to land with one of them. I'll do it if you won't.
There are laws, Mr. Jackson, procedures.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hide behind your red tape. You just can't believe this, can you? The truth is, you don't know who these people are at all. That's why you're just sitting around here doing nothing.
We're exhausting every resource we have. You must believe that.
I want my son back.
Where's Robbie?
Dunno, I'm just covering while he does the jobs.
What have you tried phoning him?
No, it's not like he's normally late.
Useless. You're all useless. You've no idea how to run a business.
You're right, boss. Calm down.
You mean the trial started without him? Why didn't you tell us?
We only received confirmation a few minutes ago.
It's not been stopped or cancelled.
No, just adjourned. The judge opened the case this morning and then the proceedings were put on hold.
That means that Billy's still in danger, doesn't it?
We're back to square one. OK, OK.
Just a moment. Go ahead.
Hello.
Alan? Yeah, this is Barry Evans. Where the hell is your son?
Are you sick or what?
Who is it?
Barry Evans, ask him where your son was.
He means Robbie, who won't be going to work today because he's upstairs in his room waiting for his brother to come home. I need to get some fresh air.
Carol, please, it's safer here.
I can't stop long. Sante's out there on his own.
Oh, it's all right. I need to get back to work soon anyway.
So what's this all about? Do you miss me that much?
No.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
It's nothing to do with all those people going in and out of the Jacksons, is it?
Yeah. What do you know about it?
Well, just what I've seen. A few cars, people on mobile phones. Well, what is it, Tony? What's going on?
Leave it, yeah. I can't say anything.
What, not even to me? Who do you think I'm going to tell?
That's not the point. There's a news blackout. No one's meant to know anything except the police.
Well, why are the police involved?
Keep it down, will ya? Look, all I know is Polly came down here this morning. The place is like Fort Knox. No one's allowed in.
Yeah, well, perhaps you better leave it, Tony.
Well, I'll have to, won't I? It looks pretty hopeless. We'll just have to wait.
Bianca, I'm really sorry. Is there anything I can do?
No, it's all right. There's nothing any of us can do except sit and wait. That's the horrible thing. How's Jack?
Oh, he's fast asleep. Has been since we got back from town this morning.
Did you have a nice time?
Yeah. Only fought a window shop, though.
That's what happens, isn't it, when you first start work?
How are you?
I'm fine. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm all right. I think they think it's going to make me feel better.
No, I mean, how are you with the pregnancy?
I'm all right, I think. Listen, Diane. When did you realise that you were a mother?
How do you mean?
Well, I just remember Tiff saying to me that it didn't hit her until after Courtney was born.
Doesn't, I suppose. The first year or so, every time I looked at Jack, I used to think, wow, how did that happen?
My mum was so young when she had me. She must have been really scared.
You?
I don't know how she does it. I mean, every time I look at her, I just think, I can't do that.
It's all right. You've heard.
Bianca told me.
She called earlier on. I had to ask her to just wait.
Is there any news? I'm so sorry, Carol.
Does anybody else know? Is it all around the square yet?
People are asking questions. Probably only a matter of time.
Why didn't I just say yes when they offered to move us, you know? Got Billy out of school there and then none of this would happen.
You couldn't have known something like this was going to
But
happen.
why didn't I just do it anyway? I listened to the police tell me that everything was going to be all right and that nothing would happen.
I don't know what to say.
I'm trapped in a house full of people with nothing to say. I hope those thugs aren't, you know, they'll just stop at kidnapping.
You can't think like this, Carol.
I can't think any other way. I close my eyes and I just see. I can't close my eyes.
Carol, they found a van.
Really, son of Billy.
We're still getting all the details through.
We can't trace it. Find the other.
Where is he? Where's Billy?
Stolen van.
So has anyone seen it? Reported it stolen.
Van was taken from a car park off Wolford High Street early yesterday morning.
Well, where did they find it? Maybe they're close by.
Wasteland down by the docks.
Have you
There's
got
no
people over there?
There's a car going over to check it out now.
You going to eat that?
I don't know how you can eat with all this going on.
I'm hungry. It doesn't mean I don't care.
I know. I heard you crying in your room.
I wasn't crying.
I heard you. It's not like boxing, you know. You don't lose points if you cry a little.
Yeah, right, I cried. I cried myself to sleep last night and all. Satisfied?
So did I. Can't remember the last time I did that. Oh, yes, I can.
When was that?
The night that Ted came round and I thought I was going to lose you.
Mrs. Lambert from Bridge Street saw it all. Her Jodie's in the same class as Billy.
What, and they took him, just like that?
Broad daylight. People all over the place.
Well, didn't she see her snatched him?
All happened so quickly, apparently. She just saw this van driving off and Carol screaming after it.
Oh, poor Carol, how terrible. I mean, what a nightmare for her. She must be frantic.
Don't know how I'd cope if anything happened to Claire.
OK, yeah, we'll tell them.
What's the news?
They've done a preliminary search of the area, but they haven't found anyone.
It doesn't mean anything definite, Carol, just that they're not there. Listen, love, there is something you might want to consider.
What's that?
Going public.
What are you talking about?
It's difficult enough to keep this a secret from everyone, even with cooperation from the press and media.
What are you saying?
We're saying we can make the press work for us. Jess Price and I have already discussed this, and maybe now's the right time. It'll help us sharpen the public's minds, assist them in recalling anything suspicious they might have seen, but not thought mattered before. And this way, you'll feel like you're actually doing something positive.
It would just be me speaking for the family. You've seen the kind of thing on TV.
A room's been prepared down the police station. We'd best get you there as soon as possible.
What, can't we do it here?
There'll be press and photographers. You don't want your house taken over any more than has been already.
No, I suppose not.
Is Alan going to talk as well?
No, your mum knows the best things to say. Anyway, the police think the public react better if it comes from the mother.
Can we come with you?
No, love, we won't be long.
Don't worry, Mum, I'll look after the house while you're out.
Thanks, love. But the police are going to leave someone here with you.
Our media liaison officer's been in touch with their local news editor. If we can get the whole thing done before 5, they'll have a chance of putting it out tonight.
What should we say?
We'll go through everything with you, Carol. Don't worry.
You sure you're up to this?
Yeah,
I don't want you put under any more pressure.
we've got to, Ellen. I can't wait here any longer doing nothing.
Have you heard?
About what?
Billy Jackson. Some story going around that he's been kidnapped. What? Mick told me.
Yeah, it's true. Happened yesterday afternoon after school. 2 blokes just took him. Claire was at that school only last year. Just think about it. You go to school, pick up your child like normal and...
Yeah, can't imagine what Alan and Carol are feeling.
They wouldn't do anything though, would they? I mean, this is just to stop Billy giving evidence, right?
Look directly at the camera. And remember, you're talking to the viewers at home, not to the abductors. Now, there'll be a lot of press photographers here, flashes going off, that sort of thing. Ignore them if you can. You'll have a few minutes, so just talk about your son. What he's like, what he means to you, what he means to the rest of the family. How do you feel, Mrs. Jackson? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here. Have some water. Everyone who's ever done anything like this will tell you it's perfectly normal to get nervous. Happens to all the professionals. Bags of nerves they are.
This is just a guide, but we found it helps focus people's thoughts. Read it through a few times if you're comfortable with it. We're not going to mention that Billy was kidnapped. It's an inflammatory story and can be counterproductive for the public to know. So don't mention the abduction.
Bianca,
Listen, Tony, if it's about Billy, I don't know anything, all right?
I wondered if you'd been in touch with your mum this afternoon.
No, I'm not supposed to call the house.
I just thought I'd let you know a call come through at the office. Your mum's doing a press call down the police station. Should be going out tonight on the 6:30 news.
I won't have to answer any questions, will I?
No, only say what you want to. Remember the kind of things we discussed. Any questions, we'll handle them. Carol, are you sure you want to go through with this?
The government says further studies are needed to assess whether the visits to the road...
Is your mum and Alan back yet?
Yeah, I just saw the couple up at the house.
What do you think they'll watch it?
Hiya.
What?
Where's Jack?
He's playing in our room.
What are you doing back from work so early?
Jacked it in. One of the best things I've ever done. This customer was giving me grief about my attitude, so the manager comes over to have a word. And then he starts having a go at me, so I say, "Stuff your poxy job," and I walk out. Got a round of applause.
Excuse me, that poxy little job was paying your share in this flat. What do you think you're going to do now?
I'll get another job. Anything's better than working there.
I'm sorry, Diane, but not everyone has job satisfaction. Some people need to go and work for money, you know, to pay rent and food and
Can we have
stuff.
a bit of us, please? Your mum's coming on now.
To members of the public who may have seen the youth since he disappeared from outside his school early yesterday afternoon.
If anybody has any information, anything at all, please go to the police. Everybody at home is missing him terribly. It's his birthday next week, and we've got a very special tea planned. So if anybody knows anything, ring your local police station. I want him at home with his family who love him. So those of you who have him, don't harm my baby. He's only 8. He's done nothing to hurt you. Please, give me back my son.